Well, an interesting ball game here at Veterans Field, but the Bourne Braves able to pick up their second straight win. Final score here, 7-5, episode 27 of Tomahawk Talk. With the normal crew, we have Michael Stern to my left, Kyle Kirchville over there, and the star of the game today, Danny Reyes, who had a 3-run home run in the 4th inning to tie things up. Danny, you haven't played too many games here on the Cape, but you came into that at-bat with only 2 hits on the season, hadn't hit a home run. Why was that bat so much different than all your other ones?
Just locked in, come every day with a game plan, and when I get off it, I get in trouble, and today I definitely stayed on it, saw a pitch up and was able to drive it.
Well, your game plan led to the home run, as you mentioned. Now that the fence is here, it's 314 out to right. That's not exactly your pull side, but you were able to go opposite field for the dinger. How much do you take into consideration dimensions when you come to a ballpark? Do you have it in the back of your mind saying, ooh, maybe I can just poke one over the fence, or is that something you don't think about at all?
You know, every day we come to the ballpark, we take batting practice. We look where the wind's going, dimensions of the field and stuff like that. But, you know, when it comes to the game, you see the ball, you hit the ball, and hope for the best.
Had a home run and a double tonight that was aided by those bright lights out in left field, which worked for your advantage twice. You were able to hit the double, and you were able to make a nice basket catch out in left. How tough were those lights compared to others?
It's a fairly dark field here. The lights are a little low, but, you know, got to play baseball, and it's part of the game, and we take every hit we can get, right?
Yeah, and it looks just like one right off the left center field fence when you open up the box score the next day.
Definitely.
Well, a final stat line for Danny Reyes, 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs to tie the thing up, and then the Bourne Braves are able to tack on 4 more. Danny Reyes also had a double. Danny, congratulations on a great game, and we'll send it right back to Tomahawk Talk right after this break.
This is Willie on from UConn, and you're watching Tomahawk Talk.
Well, the Bourne Braves bats exploded tonight. 12 total hits, and that was the first time they scored more than 5 runs since June 23rd. That was that 7-7 tie against the Wareham Gatemen. But the bats were on tonight, guys, so obviously players of the game should be pretty easy. Kyle, let's go to you first.
Guys, it's like we took a time machine and went back to June for these Bourne Braves. Oh my goodness, 12 hits, a lot of runs tonight, and a lot of those runs coming off the bat of Connor Wong, a 4 for 5 night. He had 2 RBIs. 2 of those were 2-out RBIs, which makes him even more exciting. He also had a fantastic play on a bunt play right in front of the base, or right in front of home plate, I should say. Made a spinning throw over to first, made it look like your everyday 2-3 put out. Not an easy play whatsoever, but Connor Wong, a fantastic job tonight. Also had to catch a lot of pitchers, and that's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but he did a great job throughout the entire course of the game, so did it defensively and offensively. Anytime you have a 4-hit game and tack on a web gem, that's a great game.
Connor Wong able to drive in 2 runs, and the Bourne Braves able to win by 2 runs. Coincidence? I think not.
Probably not.
All right, so Connor Wong's off the board. Michael, who do you got?
Well, the pitching was pretty good again tonight for the Braves, as has been the theme. The 6th inning was the most interesting inning. Ronnie Rosamondo and Zach Cook combined to get the Braves in and out of a little bit of a pickle. But the 7th and 8th, they weren't interesting, thanks to my player of the game, Andrew Cabezas, who was mowing him down again tonight. His 3rd appearance, they've all been pretty impressive for the Braves. Andrew have really been locked down in the back of the bullpen. Cabezas and Wentz slipped up a little bit tonight, but was still able to regain his footing and secure the win. My player of the game, Andrew Cabezas, continues to pitch well from the University of Miami.
Well, my player of the game is going to have to be the guy we just talked to, Danny Reyes. He had one heck of a ball game, a breakout game that I predicted. It was that 3-run home run in the 4th inning that tied up the ball game. He also had a double later on in the day. Then he made a nice catch out over in left field against the lights, which proved to be a deciding factor in today's game. That was big time. Danny Reyes is my player of the game. One of the MVPs tonight, one of many. 12 hits for the Bourne Braves, able to tack on the 7-5 win over the Chatham Anglers here at Veterans Field. That'll conclude episode 27 of Tomahawk Talk. For Michael Stern, Kyle Kirchville, I'm Troy Lynch. Bourne Braves will be back at Dorn Park with Brady Miller on the mound against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. We'll swing you then.